So 6 weeks from today, 6 weeks from today is election day. Not very long. Not a long time to get the word out to friends and neighbors who are not paying as much attention. How this is a global economic crisis. We live in a global world. We need to bring in our world partners in terms of how we're going to solve this problem. And for heaven's sakes, we do need a plan to pass, and pass very quickly. But the worst of all worlds is to give a blank check to the administration and who got us here in the first place. The so-called Bush plan has a price tag, $700 billion, and no direction, no oversight, no rules. And in fact, they say that it will be hampered if we have any rules and restrictions. Now, John McCain for 26 years has been in D.C. John McCain has favored every proposal to deregulate the banking and financial industry that has been proposed. And now he sounds as if he's surprised that we have this financial chaos and that he is going to be the one to take on Wall Street. His campaign manager has been paid by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac $30,000 a month for the last 5 years. They began the financial tumult that we're in. He has 17 key lobbyists as part of his campaign team. This is the staff meeting that he has. This isn't taking on Washington. They're who are calling the shots in the campaign. So we need to get the word out that in 6 weeks we need to change direction in this country. We need a president who once again will put us back on the right track. But I would say in the housing front, there definitely were predatory lending practices going on. There were people who were intentionally given loans where they never would have an opportunity to pay them back. And I don't know about the rest of you, I've been watching some of these wonderful commentators on some of the animal channels, that's Fox News, who are suggesting somehow that it's the borrowers who should be penalized by this system. Well, I have to tell you, the lenders made a buck every time they wrote a bad loan, and then they flip that and write it again, and then they flip that and write it again. Two years ago, Senator Obama proposed legislation to go after the predatory lending practices, to go after some of the issues that were happening. A year ago, he urged Secretary Paulson and Chairman Bernanke to bring together the folks who were dealing with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and get this back on track. 6 months ago, he laid out a whole proposal on new regulatory practices that were needed since the Bush administration had been so successful, with the help of John McCain, of dismantling all of the regulatory oversight that had been in place. So this has been building for some time.